Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Terraria. When we last left off, we killed Plantera a few times, had a bunch of crap to sell, which I've done, and as you can see, it is raining. Of course it is. In between this episode and last episode, I actually went back, because I had a bit of time to kill, and I went down to our spider biome, and I've just contaminated the area out a bit more, look, so there's corruption is not connected now to this, and it shouldn't actually infect our spider nest, unless it comes in from above, but that extra section's sealed off. I guess it could do, but it's got a ways to go at least, so there's one good thing. What are we doing today? Well, we are going to go back to the Angela. Please, please, please ask for something I already have. Please. Mutant Flinx Flint. We've caught those before. Did I catch more than one? I never did. Where do I have to be? I'm underground. Frozen underground lake. Yes. We can do that. We've already been to one recently. It's only like a few episodes ago, if I remember correctly. Anyway, we can put our armor straight into there. Cool. Didn't realise. Fishing rod. We've got ourselves a tackle box, and now we just need some bait. We'll take this. Why not? Hello. 2 of them. It's my lucky day. So, Mutant Flinx Fin. Again, we'll just catch 2 of these. That should see us well. Underground water. We know we have it. Well, there we go. There we go. Done. One of you guys told me that I don't actually need to put it into the depth of the water, as long as the water is a certain... I forgot to take my potion, and then I caught one anyway. Cool. Throw that away. And drink the potion. No, I need the potion. Throw that away. Right. As long as the water is of a specific width and depth, then it doesn't matter if we're fishing in that width or depth, as long as the lake is all conjoined to that sort of level. I don't know if that's true or not. I guess we can always test it out, but at least now we know. Caught one on our very first go without a Sonar Potion. And now we're not going to see one ever again, are we? Is my fishing rod broken? Well, the game loves to prove me wrong. I said we're not going to see one, we caught one. I said my fishing rod's broken, it wasn't. Game just loves to prove me wrong, but you know what? Hey, over and done with. Easy peasy. I don't want that fish. That was terrible. I don't want potions. I really don't. Can I put my safe on your table? Thank you. That's going to go into the chest, if in case he asks for it again. I really hope he starts asking for cabin tuna beads. I really do. Right, looks like we've got a bunch of stuff to put away. That fishing quest went a lot quicker than I was expecting. But I guess that's a good thing. Right, fishing rod away. Armor back on. Moonshell back on. Now we're ready. Good to go. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending how you look at this, we don't have that much to do this episode with it being the Friday episode. So we are going to head down and get a bunch more Planteras. There are all worms everywhere and I love it. 44 worms, look. They're not bad, they've got 25% fishing power. Considering they're basically free. Catch them everywhere. I'm happy to catch worms. At least it's easier than catching truffle worms. We haven't fought Duke Fishron in a while, but we really don't need to. We have all of his drops. I think the one thing that took us a while was the trophy or the mask. I think it was the trophy. But now we've got bunches of those anyway. So it's not that big of a deal. Scorpion! finding all the rare stuff. Antlion. You know what? This may sound incredibly stupid, but I recently found out that antlions are a thing that really exist. I thought it was some kind of like mythical creature. You know, like a chimera or a unicorn. I didn't realise antlions are a thing. As far as I'm aware, we don't have them in England or even in the UK. But I was watching a documentary and it was about antlions. And I was like, holy crap, these exist. And they dig like little, you know, explaining this, you guys might already know. But if you don't, they dig little pits and they'll hide in the bottom of them. And when ants and other sort of creatures walk past, they fall into the pit and they can't climb out of it because it's all like sand and dirt, just, you know, like the smooth, rubbly kind. So it just sort of crumbles back down as they try to climb out, and then the antlion eats them. But I honestly, I didn't know they were real. I thought they were like chimeras and unicorns, like I say. Unless chimeras and unicorns are real too, and I've just been wrong this entire time about so much. But it's got me wondering now, how many other sort of like... Hello, turtle. How many other fantasy monsters are not actually fantasy monsters and are actually... You know, something exists and I just never knew about it. And have assumed this whole time. Right, I know there is a Plantera bulb here. There it is. I'm going to say it's here somewhere. A bit of trouble teleporting in then. Put that... No, put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Put those on like that, and then we are ready to go. We're at good health. Or we're in good health. We're both in good health and at good health. They're two separate phrases, I imagine. Hey. Well, we were at good health. We took a crap ton of damage. I know we're in hard mode. And I know that makes stronger enemies. But at the stage of the game where we're at, a regular bee should not be able to do more damage than Plantera. Plantera does like, what, a quarter of a heart per hit, sometimes half a heart? That bee hit me up twice and took me down by like 5 hearts. That's ridiculous. Alright, Plantera number 1. We do have others around. Hey, but if we're lucky, if we're very, 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 very lucky, this might be the only one we need to fight. Nope. We got a leaf blower. Drink a potion. Put the wings back on, and then we need to track down the rest. Now, I know there were more here, because I checked them out last time. There's one straight up there. Out and up. It's an awkward up, but it is an up. But yeah, we want to get rid of as many that are spawning around the vicinity of this area as we can. I've mentioned before, Plantera bulbs have a spawn range limit, which means that they can't spawn within a certain number of blocks of each other. I think it's like 100 blocks. So if there is a Plantera within 100 blocks, another one won't spawn in. So if there are some like close by, where am I going again? Up there. If there are some close by to our like arena, not arena, but our area where we try to spawn them in. If there's some close by, that means they won't spawn into our area. Here we go. Don't need that stuff. We are once again in good health. There is a monster trying to kill me. 2 of them, in fact. Ah! Get out of here, angry trappers. Right then, Plantera number 2. Ah, you scared me. It's pretty dark up here as well. This is with torches around. And my pumpkins that... Actually, no, my pumpkins don't light up the area. I do know for a fact that if we take... I think it's an ichor potion. Our pumpkins will have the ichor effect on them, which means they glow as they fly through the sky, which is really cool. These homing, glowing pumpkins. Another leaf blower. Don't tell me it's going to be one of those days again when all we get are leaf blowers. Do we see any planteras? Do we see any planteras? I do not. So we can go back down. And if we can fly, it'll be much safer. So there will be a bunch down here. Oop. Unless someone's spawned in on our bridge, doesn't look it. Right, so there will be in the vicinity. Like down here sometimes we get them. Alright, let's... Remember when we used to not be able to see them on the map because, you know, the update changed the colour of them to bright purple and the background objects to be green. There's one, don't I look? Because everything used to be purple, remember? Like even these little plants and stuff used to be purple. So you just could barely tell. So we used to wander around looking for Planteras, I remember. Man, that was horrible. Just hoping to stumble across one. Whereas now we can save ourselves with lots of time by just finding them on the map. There it is, right next to some lava. That's a very precarious place you've got yourself in. Let's fight somewhere else instead. I swear this corruption is spreading into the jungle. I swear it is. Oh, I'm stood in lava, that's not good for my health. This is a pretty bad situation I found myself in. We're very low on health. Can I have some health please, Tettle? We are going to die. We are actually going to die. Right, we need to have some very slow battle here because I need to let my health regen. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, Plantera, please. We used to be friends. Plantera, please. See, that really annoys me. The fact that we're dead is not that big of a pain. It's my own fault for standing in lava. What bothers me is... I can't fly. What bothers me is the fact that that's a big time sink. Not just walking back, but we have to wait for another Plantera to grow. Then find another Plantera. And then defeat another Plantera. It sucks. I hate it. But yeah, I decided to stand in lava. And lose a significant portion of my health. Because I was trying to figure out how to teleport through the wall. I'm bad at the game. But you know what? We both know that was the Plantera that would have dropped the axe. Had we killed that one, we would drop the axe. Now we haven't killed it. Well, gotta wait another 200 kills, don't we? It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. Why is it so... Oh, there we go. A duck. Gotcha. Better believe I'm catching a duck. Can't go fishing with ducks. Can't use them as bait. And not entirely sure what we're trying to catch with a giant duck. But... imagine like fishing out a killer whale. Or a shark. Or an ocean antlion. I don't want to be in there. Speaking of ocean antlions, there are things similar, but not the same, to antlions in the ocean that I was, again, watching a documentary about called bobbit worms. And my god, they are horrible. They're these really long worms, can grow twice the length of a person. But they're real skinny and they have these tiny legs like a millipede. And they latch into the side of the ocean. Just their little jaws on the opening of the seabed. And then as fish swim by, those clamp down on them like some kind of ocean bear trap. So, Antlions run the game. So come on, Terraria people. Is it 4J Studios or is that Minecraft? Whoever it is that does Terraria, come on, get some bobbit worms in. You've got antlions. Give us bobbit worms. We demand bobbit worms. You fish them up on your line. There's a chance when you're fishing to grab a bobbit worm and it comes out and it drags you in to the ocean. Where if you don't kill it in time, it drowns you. That's a cool idea for an enemy, actually. Somebody send that into the people who do Terraria. There's one down there. It's a bit of a journey, but we'll go for it. Could you imagine that early game? You start to do a little bit of fishing, and the next thing you know, you get pulled in via the fishing line down to the bottom of the ocean. And then you have to try and kill this little thing that's latched onto you as your air bubbles slowly deplete. That is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Right, get rid of that. We put that on. We drink a potion. We're at full health. We're not going to stand in lava. You found me very quickly. I'm just going to tank it. I can't be bothered to walk around. Although, saying that, you know what? There is. I can get out of here. Oh, we can't fit in it. There's some honey, like, right here. I would have loved to have just had a little honey bath. Oh. How are we going to die again? What's happened to me? Why am I so bad? Why am I so bad that I nearly died again? We got a rocket launcher. We got Plantera. We just got crap. We just got crap. Is there one more Plantera in the vicinity before I end the episode? I have not enabled PvP, so you can shut your mouth. What about this way? Looks like we may have actually cleaned out the jungle of Plantera bulbs. Is that one there? Yeah, it is. Directly above from us. Like, it's literally like directly here. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll do this last one and then I'll call it for today's episode. And then tomorrow, of course, will be End Days, episode 3. I'm going to test out your responses to the riddle, and you guys have given me some good answers. And I'm assuming that they have to be right. Hello. Alright, how did you start so far away? It still managed to get hit off of me. How did you do that? How did you do that, Plantera? I demand to be told. Yeah, so your idea, there's plenty of ideas for me to go through. Absolutely plenty of ideas. I haven't gone through and put a love heart on any of them yet because there's just so many, but I'm going to go through. I'm going to sort it out. We didn't get what we wanted. We've got crap to sell. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Tune in tomorrow for End Days, and then back on Monday for another episode of this. For now, though, goodbye.